In this lecture, I want you to take a security precaution. That is, this 8083 port is the default way where you log in. I want you to change it. And how to change this? We have to change this through Nginx template editing. So we are going to edit the Nginx configurations file. I want you to search for the Vesta CP configuration file. So just go to the website basically and go to the documentation here. So they don't have anything like that, how to change the port and all, but they have the locations here. So there are multiple locations of the configuration file, and here you can see there are, this one, which is the default Nginx configuration. And if you just, copy this up, let's go ahead and edit the file. So okay, actually we can directly edit it. So let's use nano here. So let's go ahead and say nano and file name, press enter, and this is the Nginx configuration file of Vesta CP. If you are an Nginx guy and you want to do anything, you can do anything right here. It's exactly normal Nginx configuration file. Now, scroll down until you find the default Vesta port. So if I just scroll down and we try to find that up, oh, seems like we missed it. Let's move up again and see that if it is here. I cannot see that. Maybe you guys can see that and I'm not able to do so. Well, wait a second, one last time. Okay, seems like they changed the file. So, this is the new version of Vesta. In the last version, they used to have the port in this one. So that's fine. We will check other files as well now. So just press Ctrl X and don't save anything if it asks you. We're going to change other files. Now this is a part of troubleshooting. When you don't get something, this is how you find the way. So this one, we want to check the Vesta settings file somewhere because it's a Vesta setting, right? Let's check that. And here's the Vesta column now, right? And this column, this is a file which can contain that, so they might have be here. So let's try this file. If it is not in this file, it should be in this file, because this is again the Nginx configuration file for Vesta, right? So this is how you find, you want to try all of them. It should be in any one of them. So let's try this one. Nano, press enter. Okay, this is basically the basic settings of Vesta, and you won't find anything right here. Let's press Ctrl X and let's try the third one. So now I am sure it will be in the third file. Right, so where was the third file? So because this one, right? Now, because you are watching this video and we found that in the third file, because I'm sure it will be in third one. So I'm quite sure it will be here. So you can directly try the third one. Otherwise, if you don't find the third one, then try the first two as well. You will find it in these three files only. So let's see if we have 8083. Now, here you see. It is vhost and data server listening on 8083. This is the one which we want to change. So just change it to some custom port. Now, let's see what we can have here. 7227. So that's a very good port. In server name, please add your domain name, please, the host name, so the full thing. And please make sure you change it to another port, not mine. That's just an example. So you can change it to any port. Now, I was able to find the setting in the third file, I would again say, but you can try the third file, but if you cannot find it in third one, try the first two as well. Let's save it, Control X, Y, and enter. Control X is for exiting it, Y is to save the change, and then we press enter to save the name of the file. So we just save it in the same name, right? That's all. Now, this will not work. So if you just restart your server, you will be in a big trouble. So we have to do some configurations now, which I'm gonna tell you. At this time, just go to your firewall. In the firewall, add a new rule for the new port. So we want to open that port which we just added in the configuration file. So accept the traffic on TCP with port 7227. Basically, you can choose any port. I just choose a random one. IP address will be 0.0.0.0/0, which means listen on every interface. Command can be anything. I just added as a login. Now go to firewall again, and now see, this is the login port. This is going to work on 0.0.0.0/0. That means on any interface, the port is 7227. This is going to accept the traffic on TCP. That's fine. But the old port, majority of people and administrators will not suspend it or delete it. And that's a biggest mistake, because you are leaving an open port. You should not have that. So just suspend it or delete it, whatever you prefer. Now, if I try to go somewhere, I am able to log in here, but if I just log out and I try to log in again, I will not be able to log in on this port because it has been blocked in the firewall now. And let me just show you. This is an incognito mode, and now if I just go to that port, it will not work. Proficientschool.com 8083, press enter, and it will keep on waiting and waiting and waiting, and you will never get a connection because the port is suspended. So, can you just go to the port 7227? Well, let's try that. And that will also not work. It will just work because the port is open, but nothing is listening on that port. You know, our firewall is open with this port, but Vesta is still listening on the old port. So we just edited the configuration file, but we did not restart this Vesta. Just type service Vesta restart and reload the Nginx. So service Nginx reload. You can even do a restart, but I think reload is a better option. So that's fine. And now our Vesta will be working. So you see, it automatically works. I didn't even refresh the page, but it works automatically. Let me just go ahead and log in. And here I am, and that is how you do this. Thank you.